You know who's better than Lightning McQueen? Dusty mother effing Crophopper. Of course, Dusty being from the Planes franchise, the spin-off of the Cars franchise. And Dusty is a plane who's scared to fly. That's kind of doing him a disservice. He's scared to fly while being high. No, that doesn't sound quite right. He's scared to fly while high in the air. No, okay, keep it simple. He's scared of heights, right? And that might sound stupid. A plane who's designed to fly in the sky is scared to fly higher in the sky. But it's actually quite a genius decision if you really sit down and think about it. Nah, I can't even lie to y'all, that does kind of sound dumb as hell, but nevertheless, I did unironically love this movie as a young lad. Something about the humble, blue-collar, crop-dusting plane scared of heights that dreamed of becoming a great race plane. Something about that just got me as a kid. And now, watching this movie as a grown-ass man, I still love this movie. And I know this movie gets a lot of hate for whatever reason, but I genuinely think this is a very fun and good kids movie. It's better than a movie like Cars 3, that's for damn sure. And I think this movie gives you exactly what you want from this movie. It's a story about a underdog plane who was made to be a crop dusting plane that people thought he could only do that one thing, and he went on to prove people wrong by being a really good race plane. And overall, that is a simple concept, but it is a kids movie, and I think they do it well in this movie. It hits on all the beats you want it to as a movie. I think it's funny, it's fun, the animation looks really well, and overall the story comes together well for an hour and 30-minute kids movie. And now, for one of the biggest pros of planes, it is these fine-ass planes they put in these movies. Whoever were making these movies, bro, they knew what they were doing with this. It's like one after another after another. I mean, some kids had prime Megan Fox from Transformers growing up. I had Ishani from Planes. And that's not even a crazy take. Ishani from Planes over prime Megan Fox is a valid take. I mean, just look at it, bro. Like, that propeller, I'm just saying, I'll just hit a little flip with that. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, this is just genuinely just such a shocking thing. I mean, as a kid, it holds up. As a slightly older kid, but like, they knew what they were doing. Shout out the team who made this movie. I don't even know why they chose to do that, but they did, and I'm thankful for it. Now, even though I do love this movie, it definitely has a few flaws, and one of the biggest ones is it is pretty much just a ripoff of the first Cars movie. What they do in Planes is they take a few things from Cars, then switch them around. They took the Cars, they made them Planes, they took the arrogant, skillful racer and made him a not so skilled, humble racer. Same kind of characters that push them forward in the story. They have the mentor, hesitant plane that doesn't want to teach them but eventually does. They have the side comedic relief characters that are kinda dumb, make a lot of jokes, and just add that comedy element throughout this movie. Then you have a lot of the same side characters that I'm not going to get into all of them because that would take a while, but are very similar to Cars as well. Then the villains are pretty much the same. You have the Planes villain and Chick Hicks. These are the two same people. They're both kind of like arrogant, making a bunch of jokes, except the ending for Planes is Dusty beating him, while Lightning McQueen's is him pushing the king across the finish line and letting Chick Hicks win, which that is definitely a better ending than Planes. I'm not arguing that Planes is better than Cars by any means, but they are very similar, and maybe I'll dock Planes a few points on originality, but I don't think just taking a successful movie and then twisting a few things necessarily makes it as bad as people like to act like Planes is. Overall, I think Planes is a good movie. It hits a lot of the same beats as Cars, which is a good thing because Cars is a good movie, and I also think Planes is a good movie. And that's my thoughts on Planes. Now, I know I didn't get into the lore or too deep into the Planes franchise or universe, but I wanted this just to be a quick fun video. I wanted to get on here and talk about my love for Planes, and I hope that there's other people out there that agree with me. If you do agree with me, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' takes, and if you disagree with me, I would also love to hear that, because I have not heard one valid take on why this movie is bad. So if you have one, please let me know.